Hey guys, welcome back to Reverse 1999. In today's video, we have a new code, and I'm also going to give you guys an account update for where I am on, what are we, day 3 or something like that, to show you guys where I'm at. But the code, first of all, they did announce the code. I think they were going to have a system where they use Discord to allocate everyone their own code to try and promote Discord. I don't think they realized, I don't know what actually happened, but I know Discord groups have limits, so maybe they hit the Discord group limit and then people couldn't get in, people complaining. But if you want to join the Discord, I think they'll be able to expand it. You can, in case they do things like this in the future. But you can see here they had this one. I tried liking some of these things to figure out, because I couldn't get it to send when I woke up, the claim gift code. But I think they had too many people, so they've just added it into the redeemable codes. So I'm just going to give you guys the code, and everyone should be able to use this code. I'm going to go ahead and test it now. So I'm going to go copy paste it. It's one of those random ones that's just, you know, a bunch of numbers and letters. So let's go here. Let's go to settings. Let's go to redeem code. Boom. Control V. Job done. And I'll leave that in the pinned comment and description. And there we go. Honestly, 20,000 dust and 20,000 sharp gold, 20,000 gold, and the fine insight package. I think this is a pretty handy resources at this stage of the game. Later game, these will feel like nothing, but early on, like, you know, that's a couple refreshes of stamina. So I'm pretty happy with those drops. I think that's a pretty nice code. So I'll leave that in the description. You guys can grab that and get those rewards. But like I said, I wanted to give you guys a bit of an account update for where we're at. So at the moment, I have completed the campaign. I skipped all the story, so I am going to go back and go through the story. The next thing I really want to focus on working through is trying to get all the stars so that I can get this and upgrade my pale hole to the maximum levels. That's kind of what I want to focus on now. So that's what I'm looking at progressing through. Also, like I said in my video yesterday, my top priority today is to continue through here. I just went to number 3 so I could buy the resources, but I think I can probably get 4, 5, maybe even further. We'll have to wait and see what I can do there. But that's basically today is going to be trying to push that as far as possible over in the artificial, dude. I don't even, the name of AS, we'll just call it AS from now on. Guys, let me know if you have a better name that you want me to refer this as, but I think AS makes sense, because dude, I can't do the somnambulism every time. It's just too much for me. But as for my account, let's take a look. So I've basically just been no healer yellowing through the whole thing, using A Knight and Enli, and then Beacon Bloom. Now, my Beacon Bloom's obviously only Insight 1, level 9. My Sotheby, I tried her early on when the others, like I raised 4 to Insight 1 at the same time, but really without Insight 3, Sotheby's healings just doesn't cut it. So I just decided to YOLO with my damage dealers, and it's worked pretty well. We cleared through all that. Like I said, I will have to level some other stuff. What I'm looking at now is probably leveling Eternity, so I have another damage dealer built, and possibly leveling Balloon Party. Now, the awkward thing for me with Balloon Party is, like, I kind of know that I want to pull for Tooth Fairy, who is like the CN meta healer in 1.2, and then in 1.2 I'll also use Sotheby once we get Changeling. So those are the 2 characters that I'm really looking for, which means leveling up a Balloon Party is a healer that I don't really need in the future, but I might need her now to try and push in this 1.0 and 1.1 patches. So I'm probably going to level up the Balloon Party, and like I said, I'm going to level up Eternity as my other 2 units. So the idea being that I'll probably run like A Knight, Beacon Bloom, and Balloon Party as one team. And then probably run Ann Lee and Eternity as the second team, and basically just have Sotheby in there in the back as like she'll be my last leveled unit. So that's what I'm thinking about doing at the moment. I kind of want to get A Knight to Insight 3 first, then I'll probably go Eternity to Insight 3 as well, and then after that I'll work on Ann Lee. But I might Honestly, I'm undecided on exactly the process I'm going to do, but the ideal thing is that I want to have A Knight and Eternity at Insight 3 first, then I want to have Ann Lee at Insight 2, which she is, and Balloon Party at Insight 2 as well. And I feel like that'll give me a stable core to then slowly work on my Beacon Bloom and slowly learn on work on Sotheby. Because the thing with Sotheby is I'm basically just going to ignore her until I'm like basically like hard farming characters up to Insight 3. Because Insight 3 is when she starts, you know, you can spam heals to get heals. Because if we take a look at this, and we look at this one, before concentrated essence inflicts cure, the status before her healing ability inflicts cure status, the cure statuses on the allies take effect immediately. So once you get this, her heal is no longer a heal over time. It becomes her heal can insta pop the heal like her ultimate does to her heal. So then you can start spamming heals and keep things alive. At the moment, mine being low level, Insight 1, she doesn't really heal that efficiency. Obviously her resonance isn't up there and stuff like that as well. So you get into those kind of pickles. But that is my sort of game plan on this account at what I'm looking at progressing on. Like I said, I have thoroughly enjoyed A Knight. I think he's an absolute savage. I really like his gameplay. It is a bit annoying on single target bosses. But you know, if you can tee it up to cleave some stuff, the dude is an absolute savage and it is so enjoyable. So I might just jump over here and show you guys a bit of a stage, show you guys my team and what I've been working on. So let's just jump into this one. I don't know if this is going to be too hard for me yet. I think this one should be still fairly simple for me to do, but at least I can show you guys what's happening in my team and stuff like that. But like I said, because I had the luck, I'm just going sort of YOLO team. And the Beacon Bloom, the reason I've got her low leveled is because yes, she can do good damage, but the other two, in my opinion, are higher damage potential because when we look at Ann Lee, she can upgrade her own card, so she often gets higher damage because of the card upgrading. So I think she's just more valuable to have leveled than Beacon Bloom, and the debuffs, kind of like buffs as well, they don't care about how strong your character is. Obviously, if they die, you don't get them, but in general, they don't care. So you can just put the debuffs on and get that effectiveness out of it. So what I'm normally doing here is going like this. Because I don't have a healer, I always want to use the buff on the first turn because this is going to give me a bit of damage mitigation and attack buff. So it's going to give me both. So I do that. And then I kind of want to start building up for my A Knight. And what I've been using is his single target attack, because with his AoE attack, if you get this to 2-star, it's going to generate him an extra Moxie. So the idea is I use this one as a throwaway, because if I kill an enemy, I get an extra Moxie, but I'm not going to be killing anything super quick. So I normally throw that away. And then if I can drop another A Knight card, that allows me to join it into this one, into his double. Okay, so we didn't get the double attack, but if I do that, then I normally merge it with A Knight and then go like that. But as you can see, we had some damage mitigation. That also allows my Ann Lee to get her upgrade on her damage card. Now, if I get this upgraded once more, then we're pretty GG's. But unfortunately, I don't have enough to generate an extra card for him at the moment. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to use my debuff, and then I rotate through using my buff one turn, my debuff the other turn, so that I can fit in enough attacks to keep doing some damage as well. Now, what I can do here is I can pick one of two things. I can either use her attack or wait 2 turns and that'll get upgraded to a 3-star, or I can just basically throw it away. And in this situation, what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw her card away. We're going to have the enemies debuffed pretty decently. So what we'll do is we'll just go ahead and spam. We'll just try and knock one of them out first, and then we're going to use our AoE as well. Like I said, this AoE isn't going to do huge damage, but I kind of want to be able to merge some cards on my A Knight. We might even get the kill on that anyway, just a bit low. So unfortunately here, this is one of those situations where I've just got a ton of my Beacon Bloom. And this is the thing when you're using characters that, you know, are low leveled, they're a bit weak. So I'm just going to reset them and make use of that reset. Honestly, it wasn't the craziest, but it was pretty decent for me because now I can do that. Got what I wanted in the merge for A Knight, and now from doing that one merge, I got one Moxie. So I used that one Moxie in my first round. Now I got an extra Moxie for the move, an extra Moxie for the merge, and then this attack is going to give me 2 Moxie. So that's sort of what I look to do with my A Knight to get him an ultimate as early as possible. And then we can go ahead and cleave. Now, this enemy is going to do a few attacks. If they attack my Beacon Bloom, she's pretty much dead. Okay, good. They didn't attack her with the first attack, which is cool. So now we've got this up. Now we've got buffed. We want to debuff. We get that shred on the enemies. It's not a very high shred, but it's good enough nonetheless. So we can go ahead and do this. And then we can just make sure we land the kill on this guy by using an upgraded card here. Now, like I said, with my Ann Lee, I can try and prioritize upgrading that card to 3-star so that I give I get a complete stun on the enemy. But I'm not too stressed. So we land the kill with A Knight, which means we all get a massive attack buff, which means we're going to slap anything that comes up to us with that. So that is pretty much the way I played through the entire game. Like I said, I tested Sotheby But because she wasn't healing efficiently and I couldn't be bothered leveling anything else, I just went the whole YOLO strategy, and it's worked for me so far. I will definitely hit a pickle where that doesn't work anymore. I think if I was using Eternity, it would be even easier because obviously Eternity has that self-healing capabilities. But to be honest, Aedyte is just too cool for me not to use at this stage. Like I said, I will level up the Eternity and use her as another DPS, but that's pretty much my account where we're at after the 3 days of play. Don't forget to redeem that code. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing the next one. Cheers.